a look at the strike tracker here. This thing is the blue line here is an ID. The gray line is the path that your ball took. The lane isn't the same from front. Different events have different oil patterns. One of the best adjustments you can make to your, you can also use the left and right buttons to select. Notice that for spare attempts, you automatically swap to your left.
A little to the right on the release. Picked it up! Wow!
Yeah, that's some great bowling right there.
Seven count there, leaving the 1-2-8. Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert. Fails to pick it up.
Big mistake there. I don't know if the release was off or what, but that had no chance. Just missed the pocket.
Looking for the spare here. A little to the right on the release. No problem converting that one.
Got the spare. Clutch.
Nice looking strike there.
All 10 down.
Looking for a streak here, 2 in a row.
Whoa!
Double wood. I like the chances of a conversion here. Little to the right on the release. Get that double wood out of the way. Ouch, late on the timing with that one. Only managed to knock down 3 pins. Looking for a good shot right here. A little to the right on the release. And cannot pick it up.
That's one you wish you could have back.
Ouch, late on the timing with that one. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 3 and 6. As you can see, players on the tour are likely to convert here. Something went wrong on that one, Randy.
Yeah, you just got to be more accurate than that to have any chance in these competitions.
Ouch, late on the timing with that one. That, my friends, was a nice looking strike.
That got down the...
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row. Just a tad late on the timing there.
Crossed over, but caught a big break right there.
Hunting the turkey here with this next throw. The rookie has won this match. Locked in the W. This one's just for the fans. Looking for what right now, Randy?
I believe you would call that a ham bone, my friend.
bone. And that wraps things up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us.
So, you think you've got what it takes to be a pro on the PBA Tour? I used to be a pro myself, and trust me, it chews most folks up. For a townie like you, the odds aren't just slim, they're stacked against you. But if you're dead set on chasing this pipe dream, I guess I can show you the ropes. This is the hub for your bowling career. Sure, every PBA legend started somewhere, but for every one of them, 1,000 others washed out before they got close. You've got big dreams, kid. Just don't expect the road to be easy. If you're serious, this is where you'll prove it. The event map is where you enter events to earn rewards and advance your career. Check out your ball collection to see every ball you own and choose which ones to keep in your active arsenal. Want to expand your ball lineup? Head to the ball shop, where you can spend your Pro Shop credits to unlock new balls. Visit the clothing shop to try on new outfits or purchase fresh gear. If you'd like to customize your look further, head to Edit Bowler to adjust your base appearance. Let's head to the event map to see what events you can compete in. Welcome to the Event Map. This is where you compete in events and advance your bowling career. There are many different types of events that all come with their unique challenges. You earn PBA points by competing in events. This is a measurement of your accomplishments as your career is broken into distinct tiers, each one marking a new milestone in your bowling career. Perform well in a tier's events and you'll unlock the next. Here you can see what you must achieve to advance to the next career tier. Events you've already won are marked with a green check. You'll only earn PBA points from your best finish in each event, and your first victory in any event also grants unique rewards. So aim to conquer a wide variety of events. Why don't you start by proving that you at least have enough talent to do well in some of these local events? Do that, and maybe we'll have a real reason to talk about what comes next.
Hello and welcome to this special League Night broadcast. Glad you're with us. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer Randy Peterson here with you. The pins are set, the chatter is loud, and the stakes are as real as it gets. League night brings out the grinders who live for the game. Every frame is a chance to prove something. This squad knows how to bring the heat on league night. Chemistry, confidence, and a whole lot of strikes coming your way. A tight-knit crew that's been lighting up the local scene. When these bowlers get rolling, they feed off each other's energy.
That was just a little late getting around the corner.
Conversion rate on this is not good. Struggles right out of the gate here in the first. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Could not convert the spare here in the first frame.
Yeah, the nerves can really affect you, especially early in the match.
Nine count there with just the 4 remaining. 4 pin is converted 98% of the time. Comes up empty on that one.
Crosses over, and yeah, Brooklyn strike. Sometimes you get a little lucky.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
Crosses over and gets a big break.
Already has 2 strikes, looking for a third. Puts only 6 pins in the pit. Looking for the spare here. Did not get the spare.
Yep, bad release on that one.
Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 4. It doesn't get any easier than the 4 pin for the professionals on the tour. No problem. Takes care of the 4 pin.
crossed over, but caught a big break right there.
Trying to get a streak going here.
Brooklyn, just like you draw it up.
Now at 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might.
Picks up 7 pins. Now we'll try to convert here. Did not get the spare.
Yep, bad release on that one.
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 8. We'll try to clean it up here. Gets the spare.
Good conversion. Those can turn ugly fast.
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 6. We'll try to clean it up here. Could not convert.
Yeah, that's not an easy one to pick up.
That
Crosses over, and yeah, Brooklyn strike. Sometimes you get a little lucky.
looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row. Ouch, late on the timing with that one. Knocks down only 1 pin there. Looking for a good shot right here. Oh man, a big miss.
You just can't do that. It just kills your chances.
Picks up only 5 pins. Now we'll try to convert here. Cleans up the plate.
Not the toughest, but certainly no gimme. Converted.
Just a tad late on the timing there. Into the gutter. Huge mistake.
Shaking off the 0. This next shot's all about recovery.
Tough deal there. Gutter ball on the first throw and now an open frame. 9 count there with just the 5 remaining. Pros on tour make this spare over 97% of the time. 5 pin goes down for the spare. Picks up 7 pins. Looking for the spare here. And no problem there.
That one gets missed more than you think. Great job.
Knocks down 6. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. A little to the right on the release. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Circle this frame.
Rob, you can't afford mistakes like that.
Just a tad late on the timing there. 10 pin only. Tour players convert to 10 pin 95% of the time. 10 pin, no problem. Not sure what happened there. Took out only 3 pins. We'll try to clean it up here. Missed it. Missed it!
Yeah. That shot was wide and unfortunately missed the pocket.
You don't always win, but you always want to finish strong. Clean it up. That's what the pros do, win or lose.
That's a sneaky one. Nicely done.
Just a tad late on the timing there. Oh, went Brooklyn.
Way off on that one, Rob.
We've reached the conclusion of Game 2. Stay tuned for Game 3 coming up next. To the right on the release. Knocks down 7 pins there. Now we'll try to convert here. And the pins do not go down.
Yeah, your ball placement has to be perfect, and that's not what we saw right there.
Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 6 and 10. Really good chance we'll see a conversion on this one. Got the spare. Knocks down 7 pins there, leaving the 6, 9, 10. Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert. Picks that one up.
A little messenger action on that one.
Looking for double strikes on this throw. Only 7 pins go down. Looking for the spare here. The plate is clean after that one.
That's one that separates the pros.
Little to the left on the release. Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 6 and 10. Pros on tour will generally pick this one up. Missed it. Open frame. Huge mistake.
How many times have we seen open frames come back and haunt players?
Just a 5 count there. Looking for a good shot right here. And a big mistake there.
Those are the kind.
Takes out a mere 2 pins. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Fails to pick it up.
Big mistake there. I don't know if the release was off or what, but that had no chance. Just a little wide that time.
You see the tour average on the 1-2-4-6-10, 27.4%. Converts without issue.
Not automatic, but made it look easy.
Yikes! Missed on that one.
Yeah, it took the head pin head on, and, well, you see the result.
Now we'll try to convert here. The rookie has won this match. That scoreboard tells the story. This match is over. We're just wrapping things up. That brings us to the end of another night of outstanding competition. We'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in. Hello and welcome to this telecast of the PBA Tour. Picks up only 5 pins. Looking for a good shot right here. Little to the right on the release. Could not convert the spare here in the first frame.
Yeah, the nerves can really affect you, especially early in the match.
Nine count there with just the 6 remaining. Doesn't get much easier than this. 6 pin is picked up 97.5% of the time. Comes up empty on that one. Oh, good looking release on that one, Randy.
Those pins had little to no chance on that one.
That shot could not have been better.
The pins just took a beat down on that one.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 8. High conversion rate on the 8 pin, over 95%. That won't get it done. Misses completely. Got a strike on the last turn. Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 2 and 4. Good chance of making this one. Picks that one up. Just crushed the pins with that.
This is a full rack attack. Use the power. Shredded the rack.
Picks up 6 there. Try to clean it up here. Failed to convert, but not a surprise. Released just a tad early on that one. Leaves double wood. I like the chances of a conversion here. Way right on the release. Open frame after failing to convert the double wood. Looking for the double. Off on that one.
Off is right. Went high.
9 pin, no problem.
Ah, goes Brooklyn.
Got it! What a conversion of the split. Thought that was going to be a strike, but the 7 would not go down. 7 pin is no gimme, but still picked up 93% of the time. Air ball on that one. Perfect delivery for the strike.
Nice looking shot there. Crossed over, but caught a big break right there.
Trying to get a streak going here. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 4. 4 pin, it's almost a sure thing. Picked up 98% of the time. No problem. Takes care of the 4 pin. Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row. That shot punched the words right out of me. Looking to keep it going with the triple. The strike train rolls on. Are you kidding me?
Oh my, what a tough break.
The stats show just how rarely this is made. No idea what happened there.
I'm not sure either. May have been a slip there.
Messenger, yes, in it goes.
My, oh my.
Looking for 2 in a row. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 6. That's a swing and a miss. Good streak going right now.
One more, Rob, and you get to say your favorite word, Hambo.
Got the ham bone.
Great release on that one. Very nice.
The hot hand is ready to go here. The rookie has won this. Hello and welcome to this Sweepers League Night broadcast. Glad you're with us. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer Randy. Released just a tad early on that one. 6, 7, 10 still standing.
Here you're going to try and hit the right side of the 6 and send it into the 7. The ball will take out the 10.
Can't clean up the 6, 7, 10. leaves it open. Takes out 9 pins, leaving just the 4. The 4 pin has the highest conversion rate on the tour. Air ball on that one. Picks up 9 pins with just the 4 remaining. 4 pin is converted 98% of the time. No problem. Takes care of the 4 pin. Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 3 and 5. This one can be covered. Puts them all in the pit. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 2. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. And no problem there.
Good shot. You got to hit your mark on that one.
.410 left here. This is tough.
Yeah, you want to try and hit the left side of the 4 and have it take out the 10.
One of the most difficult spares, covered only 4.5% of the time. Can't convert there.
410's hard to make. It's messy. Hard to clean up.
That, my friends, was a nice-looking strike.
That's what we call a full rack attack. All 10 down.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Knocks down 9 pins there with just the 2 remaining. 2 pin converted 97% of the time. Takes care of the 2 pin. Takes out 7 pins. Not the most difficult spare to make, as you can see. And a nice conversion there.
No panic, just precision.
Just a 4 count on that one. Now we'll try to convert here. Nice job converting there.
It's a makeable one, but no cupcake. Well done.
Look out, 7-10, no bueno.
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say.
That's how you start. Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row.
Ah, goes Brooklyn.
9 pin should not be a problem. 9 pin, no problem. Nine count there with just the 4 remaining. 4 pin, it's almost a sure thing. Picked up 98% of the time. Cleans up the 4 pin there. Left the 9-10 split there. We'll try to clean it up here. Does not convert the 9-10 split.
That's the kind of split you really need to make to give yourself a shot to win.
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 9. This is one you're hoping not to see, but it can be done. Could not clean up that mess, leaves it open.
Crosses over, catches enough of the head pin, and puts them all in the pit.
Looking for a streak here, 2 in a row. A 4-10, yuck.
Yeah, your best shot here is to just barely clip the left side of the 4 pin and slide it into the 10.
Only a 4.5% conversion rate on the 4-10 split. Nope, open frame.
No shock there.
Takes out 6 pins, leaving the 1-3-6-10. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. No, missed it!
Boy, you want that one back. Crossed over, but caught a big break right there.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Nine count there with just the 6 remaining. 97.5% conversion rate here. That's your tour average. The 6 pin goes down.
Just missed the pocket.
That concludes round 2. Stay tuned for round 3 coming up. Takes out a mere 4 pins. Looking for a good shot right here. Well, not off to a great start here, Randy.
No, and there's a lot of pressure to start fast in these matches.
Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 1. Looking for the spare here. The plate is clean after that one. Oh, good looking release on that one, Randy.
That bowling ball was like a wrecking ball going through the pins.
Looking for double strikes on this throw. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 4. Statistically, this is the easiest spare to convert on the tour, 98%. That's a swing and a miss. Seven count there, leaving the 1-2-8. Very makeable cleanup here. Converts it easily. Nine pins go down. The 9 pin is almost always picked up. Converts the 9 pin.
Pulled it on that one and went Brooklyn.
There you see the conversion percentage on the 9 pin, 97.5% tour average. 9 pin, no problem.
Crossed over, but caught a big break right there.
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. That shot punched the words right out of me. Now at 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might. That was just a little late getting around the corner.
Looking for the spare here. Gets the spare here.
Good focus, better execution. Just a fractional miss down lane and boom, right through the face.
All right, that'll do it, folks. We hope you enjoyed all the bowling tonight. Take care.
Hey kid, it's Hank. Figured I'd check in, see how you're holding up out there. Word travels fast in the bowling world, and I keep hearing your name pop up in those local events. Sounds like you've been turning more than a few heads. I didn't think you could do it. You've done all right in the locals, but now you've unlocked the right to enter state events, and that's where you really prove yourself. These aren't your neighborhood leagues anymore. State tournaments bring in the best up-and-comers from all over the state, and most kids like you find out quick they're not as good as they thought. We'll see if you're... Show me you can hang in state competition, and then we'll talk about what comes next. Because until you can...
Hello and welcome to Ohio. Glad to have you for this state championship live from the Buckeye State. Thrilled you're here with us. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson with you. We're deep in Buckeye territory for this Central Region Showdown.
You want to represent Ohio, you better pack a big game and a cold nerve.
They know these lanes. They trust their game, and they're ready to roll. That's all it takes to make things interesting. From league play to state tournaments, the newcomers' progression is steady and noticeable. They're earning respect frame by frame, but there's still a big gap between promise and stardom. For now, it's about building confidence and collecting experience. Start strong with the strike.
That's what you like to see. Rob, we call that going Brooklyn.
Looking for a streak here, 2 in a row. Knocks down the 9 pins there, leaving the 5. 97.5, that's your conversion rate for the 5 pin. 5 pin converted there. Looking for 2 in a row. Missed the target there.
Yep, came in a little light.
Looking for a good shot right here. The plate is clean after that one.
Tricky lead, but cleaned it up.
Leaves double wood. I like the chances of a conversion here. Can't clean up the double wood. Little to the left on the release. Knocks down 7 pins there. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. And no problem there.
One board left to right, and that's an open. Great shot.
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 8. We'll try to clean it up here. Little to the left on the release. Covers there for the spare.
Handled that spare pickup like a pro.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3. Now we'll try to convert here. No problem converting that one.
Better take care of business. That one can bite you.
Just crushed the pins with that.
Yeah, just went all medieval on that rack.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row. The 5 and 10 remain standing. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Missed that one.
The 5-10 split is one you really need to make. The ball just wasn't where it needed to be.
Ouch, late on the timing with that one. Trouble here with the 2-10 split.
Here you want to put the ball on the left side of the 2 to take out the 10.
This is one you're hoping not to see, but it can be done. Nice execution right there, Randy.
Yeah, no doubt. Great job picking up the 2-10.
Six down. will try to clean it up here. Converts it easily.
Found the line and trusted it for the pickup.
And only the 10-pin remains. .95% is your tour average for the 10-pin. And right into the gutter.
Ouch! Something like that can really kill your chances of winning. Watch this. Cuts right through the heart.
Now we'll try to convert here. Can't come up with the spare.
It's a rare thing to see anyone pick that up. Just got to move on.
All that's left is a little house cleaning to post the final score. That's it for match 1. Another great match is coming up next. Hello and welcome to this telecast of the PBA Tour. Rob Stone here with my colleague, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Another battle on the lanes. It's anyone's game from the first frame to the 10th.
You may not know your opponent, but the pins don't care. Bring the heat or go home.
When this rookie steps up, the crowd all... Off on that one.
That ball just bumped the head pin, and the result was predictably bad.
Converts the 9-pin. Opens with the 10-pin still standing. The 10-pin gets converted 95% of the time. Whoa, a gutter ball.
You can't expect to win at this level doing that.
Nine count there with just the 4 remaining. As you can see, the 4-pin should not be an issue. Cleans up the 4-pin there. Through the head pin.
Yeah, it went straight through the heart. Not where you want to be.
Takes care of that one.
You got to respect that spare pickup.
Looking for a good shot right here. Missed it, missed it!
Yeah, I think that was just lack of concentration.
9 count there with just the 6 remaining. Nice looking strike there.
Man, that was nasty.
Going for the double here. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 3. 96% conversion rate on the 3-pin. Cleans up the 3-pin. Oh, good looking release on that one, Randy.
That was dirtier than a gas station bathroom, and that's dirty. That went straight through the face. Trouble.
The stats show just how rarely this is made. Could not convert.
Yeah, that's not an easy one to pick up.
Released just a tad early on that one. Off on that one.
That ball just bumped the head pin, and the result was predictably bad.
Takes care of the spare.
Finesse and accuracy brought right there.
Takes out 9 pins, leaving just the 4. It doesn't get any easier than the 4-pin for the professionals on the tour. Cleans up the 4-pin there. The 7-pin says hello. You see here how often professional bowlers convert the 7-pin. Kicks that one into the pit. Tour average for a single 7-pin is 93%. Missed it. Open frame. Huge mistake.
How many times have we seen open frames come back and haunt players?
The 6-pin goes down. Released just a tad early on that one. Yikes, missed on that one.
Yeah, it took the head pin head on, and, well, you see the result.
Brutal numbers on this one. Went for it, but could not pick it up.
That would have been a heck of a conversion.
That shot punched the words right out of me.
Absolutely aced it. That shot was magnificent.
Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 4.
Just a fractional miss down lane, and boom, right through the face.
Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 3 and 6. No! Missed it!
Boy, you want that one back.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row.
That one was on the nose.
Now we'll try to convert here. Oh, missed it! What happened there, Randy?
Not sure. Maybe a little frustration carrying over from not getting that strike.
Released just a tad early on that one. Look out!
Oh, man, straight through the head pin.
We'll try to clean it up here. Got the spare.
Executed with confidence. Got the spare.
Takes out 7 pins, leaving the 1, 2, 8. Nasty split there.
Yeah, it's tough, but it can be converted by knocking that 3-pin into the 4 and the 7 on the other side.
Does not convert it.
Yeah, you have to be more accurate than that.
Hello and welcome to Ohio. Glad to have you for this state champ. Ouch, late on the timing with that one. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge. Missed everything on the first. Now they've got work to do.
Well, a less than perfect start to this one.
The key...
That, my friends, was a nice looking strike.
Beautiful execution on that shot.
Got a strike on the last turn. Oh, and that's a gutter ball.
Not sure what happened there. And a rough one here to clean up after the gutter ball on the first throw.
Tough deal there. Gutter ball on the first throw, and now... leaves the 210.
If you want to make this, hit the left side of the 2-pin, slide it over into the 10-pin.
Nice execution right there, Randy.
Yeah, no doubt. Great job picking up the 210.
Left the 10-pin on that one. Tour average for the 10-pin, 95%. Sends that one to the back of the pit. Little to the left on the release. Puts only 7 pins in the pit. Looking for a good shot right here. And a nice conversion there.
Got the ball to do all the dirty work.
Perfect delivery for the strike.
Drop and give me 10.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row. Seven count there. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Oh, missed it, missed it. Circle this frame.
Rob, you can't afford mistakes like that at this level with this much on the line.
Takes out just 5 pins. We'll try to clean it up here. Oh, huge mistake.
It really...
Puts only 6 pins in the pit. Now we'll try to convert here. Missed it. Open frame. Huge mistake.
How many times have we seen open frames come back and haunt players?
This bowler has sharpened their game in weeknight leagues and weekend tournaments. Now...
Call that a Brooklyn strike.
looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row. Seven pin decide to stick around. 93% conversion rate on the 7. That's your tour average. Sends the 7 pin packing. Picks up 9 pins, leaving just the 2.
Pros convert the 2-pin 90% of the time.
2-pin is no problem.
Oh, wow! What a break there!
Looking for double strikes on this throw. Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 2.
Looking for a good shot right here. No problem converting that one.
Nailed it with authority.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 7.
Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Try to convert, but ends up with the air ball. Nice! That ball could have knocked down 30 pins.
Put that one flush in the pocket. Nice looking strike.
Knocks down 7 pins there, leaving the 4, 7, 8.
Looking for the spare here. The plate is clean after that one.
Surgical spare conversion right there.
Looking for 2 straight here. That, my friends, was a nice looking strike. Has the turkey in sight, looking for 3 strikes in a row. Knocks down 7 pins there. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. And no problem there.
Put it right where it needed to be placed.
Just a 2 count right there. Looking for the spare here.
Fails to pick it up.
Big mistake there. I don't know if the release was off or what, but that had no chance.
Match number 2 is done.
Every pro starts somewhere, and this is their proving ground. They'll be hungry to make a statement tonight. Takes out 7 pins, leaving the 6, 9, 10.
Very makeable cleanup here. Starts things off with the spare.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3.
Looking for a good shot right here. Converts it easily.
Played the lane perfectly to get that spare.
Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3.
Now we'll try to convert here. And a big mistake there.
Those are the kind of mistakes that can...
Eight pins go down, leaving the 6 and 9.
Try to clean it up here. Comes up empty on that one. Couldn't get the 10 to go down this time. 95% is your tour average for the 10-pin. Takes out the 10 there. Messenger kicks it down.
That was outstanding. The messenger came screaming across and took out that last pin.
Looking for the double. Leaves the 10-pin. .95% of the time is how often pro bowlers clean up the 10. Wow, just lost it and into the gutter it went. There's the gutter ball. Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3. We'll try to clean it up here. Released just a tad early on that one. Takes care of the spare.
Cannot afford to give that one away.
Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving the 1. Now, we'll try to convert here. Got the spare. Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. The rookie has won this match. The pressure's gone. Time for some victory rolls. It's going to take a tremendous effort to pick this one up. Open frame. Can't pick up the 210. That's the end of our broadcast here at the Ohio State Championship. Bowling fans, what a night it was. We'll see you next time.